kitty cats and turkeys. It's getting close to Friendsgiving. I am Love, and I am back again with another edible recipe. I am so sorry. It feels like I've been gone forever. EDC really got me this year. Normally I am fine when I got back. For the first few days I had the festival blues. I was a mess. I am never like that. I'm always so happy and stuff, but this year really got me. And then on top of that, 5 out of the 19 people in our Airbnb got Wook flu, man. We were pretty sick. It was rough. And at one point I thought I was getting better, and then the next day it just got worse. I don't know what was going on. We did the silly COVID test. It's not COVID. I don't know. It's some flu, whatever. I am great now. It is nice, very nice to be back with the living. It was pretty rough. Oh my gosh. Okay, done talking about that. EDC was absolutely amazing and worth every cough and sneeze. I enjoyed it fully. I wish I wouldn't have had the festival blues. That is no joke. I'm not used to that. But anyways, it was amazing. It was really, really good. There was so many great performers. You know I have to say Afrojack. Oh my gosh, Afrojack was amazing. There was Afrojack and Timmy Trumpet. I can't even talk about it. His was so energetic and so fun. And he played a lot of old classic songs and stuff that was fun. So it made it a little different. Oh my gosh, it was all around amazing. And we had the best group of friends and such fun costumes. I didn't get as much pictures and things as I was really hoping to get. There was a few hiccups and things going on, but it was okay. For the most part, it turned out amazing, and I will be doing it again and again and again. I have gone every year since 2015. I thought I missed one of those years, but the only year I missed was when they canceled it for quarantine. So I don't think I'll ever miss it. It's that amazing. You're going to hear me talk about it again and again and again. Kind of stinks to get back to reality and back to work and stuff. All those wonderful feels and all those wonderful friends and things. My family, I love them. I think that's why the blues hit me so bad. So anyways, let's get back on task. If you can't tell, I had an edible before I started. I've been taking a tolerance break with smoking. I'm trying so very hard since I was sick. I want to give my throat and my lungs a break. I feel like that's probably why I was sick longer, is because I did not stop the first few days. I just kept going, and that's not good. All right, so today I am making infused apple cinnamon bread, and I'm also going to infuse some apple cinnamon butter so that we can spread it on there if you want a little extra kick. I infused earlier today a whole bunch of butter so that this weekend I can just bake up a storm. This one is going to take a half a cup of butter, and with the amount that I infused it with, that's going to equal out to 11 grams per serving. So that's a nice little serving. That's like what my little caramel edible was that I just got from Move. I was eating that, and that's what that one is. All right, so what are we starting with first? I have my flour. I have 1.5 cups of flour, 1.5 teaspoons of baking soda, and a half teaspoon of salt that I have already mixed in here. And then, that's the topping. I almost mixed the wrong one. Let's get that out of my way. All right, so I am going to add 2 teaspoons of cinnamon. I love cinnamon. I thought about adding more, but I don't want to overpower it. Not everybody will like cinnamon as much as I do. I don't want to make it too much. But yeah, I love cinnamon and brown sugar, apple pie spice, pumpkin spice, any of that. It smells so good. And brown sugar is going in here too. Alright, so I'm mixing all that together, and that is good to go. And then I'm going to take my sugars. I have 1 cup of brown sugar and a 1/4 cup of white sugar that I'm mixing in here. You're normally supposed to use light brown sugar for this recipe, but I like dark brown sugar, but it's going to make it a lot sweeter. We shall see how that turns out. All right, so let's go ahead and use this spoon because I already got it dirty. All right, so here is my 1/2 cup of infused butter. As always, I have left the bud in it, the flour is in it. I don't want to miss out on any of that goodness. Oh. All right. I feel like I still sound congested. I might not be back to my normal self. It's okay though, nobody's gonna eat this bread at all. It's only for me. It does have my prescription in it. Alright, so that is good to go. I'm going to cream both of my sugars together, and then I'm gonna add vanilla and eggs. Oh, this is gonna be so good. Oh, yeah, I feel like I might still be a little out of whack. It can't just be the weed. I am a little, it's like my equilibrium is a little messed up. All right, let's do a little bit longer. Ooh, I can smell the weed in this. There's a lot of weed. Alright, so now I'm going to add my eggs. And it's 2 eggs. And then I got a 1/2 cup of almond milk. Just going to leave it on. Ooh, that might slosh around. Let's turn it down one more so I don't make a huge mess. I need to slow down. Shouldn't be hurrying so much. Is it a full tablespoon? I guess so. It just seems like a lot. Alright, with everything else in there. But it is a full tablespoon of vanilla. That is a lot of vanilla. I haven't made this recipe in a long time, and I've never made it with weed, so we are going to see how it comes out. I already have my oven preheated to 350 degrees. I also smeared some butter in here, coated it with some butter, and I also sprayed it with Pam, just in case. I already have 2 Granny Smith apples chopped and diced here. I feel like some of them I should have made a little smaller. Alright, we can go ahead and turn that off. And I'm going to take a couple of these apples. Yeah, and just a little bit smaller. I feel like they might shrink up a little bit too while they cook, but I don't want them too small. Alright, yeah. We want a little bit smaller than bite size since it is going in a cake. And I got mine a little bit bigger than a sugar cube. That's kind of too big. Alright. Oh, and also what you want to do, a lot of people when you bake with fruit, when you make any type of fruit cake or anything like that, the fruit will tend to sink to the bottom and it's not evenly distributed throughout the cake, so it does affect the taste sometimes, and it will also sometimes make the bottom of your cake mushy, and you don't want that. You don't want that. So to prevent that, I'm gonna take these apples and I just have some normal all-purpose flour, and you're gonna coat them with flour, and it just kind of helps a little bit from them sliding to the bottom of the cake and them sinking. That helps a little bit. All right, so we just want to toss them around in there, get them nice and mixed with the flour. Just a little coating. Alright, you know what? Since this is my cake, my hands are going in there. I already washed them before I started anyways. All right. All right, that should be good. I don't want to do too much. I think that'll be good. All right, all right, all right. Ooh, ooh, ooh. It's getting very dark. I hope the lighting's okay. I've started this kind of late. When it comes out of the oven, I will probably have to show you tomorrow. I'm sure it's going to be too dark. All right, so now that that is all mixed, I am going to mix my flour, baking soda, salt, and cinnamon in with the wet ingredients. Turn it on real low because that flour is going to fly all over the place. Let me get rid of this. After I get all that mixed in, we'll add the apples and we'll bake it. Oh, this is gonna be delicious. All right, and then I have, what else do I have? I feel like I'm gonna forget something. I have my 2 tablespoons of white sugar, and I have a teaspoon of cinnamon, and this is for the topping. Oh, this is not very healthy at all. Oh, there's a little bit of milk left. Make sure we get all that. All right, let's turn that up a little bit more. Oh. Get out my Christmas spatula since it's getting close to the holidays. Ooh, this smells a lot like weed. I feel like I might have made this stronger than I realized. Maybe it didn't evenly distribute in the butter since I made so much. I don't know. We shall see when I eat it. Oh my goodness, my voice sounds so bad right now. I'm sorry. It is not good. Yeah, you can definitely hear it in me. I think I still got a little bit of the cooties. Ooh, ooh, ooh. This is gonna be so yummy. All right. I think that's pretty good. This seems like it's mixed fairly well. Oh. So how many of you went to EDC? I hope you didn't get sick. Was it amazing? I don't even know why I'm asking. Yes, yes, it was amazing. All right, I'm gonna mix in my apples. All right. Woo. All right, as much as I like cinnamon, I think I'm happy that it smells more like weed than it does like cinnamon. Oh my goodness. You can do this recipe without weed as always. It's a nice treat for the holidays. It's a good fall and November treat. Oh, yeah, that turned out great. All right, that is all nice and mixed. This is going to be so delicious. All right, let's get this poured in the pan. I feel like it might end up being too much. I don't know, let's see. Bum, 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 bum. Sounds like Alan Walker. Where are you now? I'm fading. Oh, y'all don't want to hear me sing. I'm sorry for that. All right. I think that's about all my loaf pan can handle. Oh, I hope that it rises beautifully. It's been a little bit since I have made this one. Definitely never made it with wheat butter. All right. So we got that all good to go. Where's my topping? Now this is my two tablespoons of white sugar, and I guess that's a reflection, and 1 teaspoon of cinnamon. And you're just gonna sprinkle it over the top so it'll make like a nice coating on the top of it as it bakes. Ooh, this is gonna be so delicious. That's probably like the 4th or 5th time I've said it. I'm sorry. I'm just now getting my appetite back. I'm very excited about it. I haven't been eating for days. I actually ended up dropping 5 pounds. I don't think you'll need all this cinnamon and sugar. Maybe I will save some to put on afterwards, or you can even, when you're putting it in the pan, you can kind of layer it in there. You'll put like one layer of the batter, and then you'll put the cinnamon sugar over top, and then you'll put another layer of the batter, and it'll put these nice cinnamon layers in there. Anyways, this is the way I have done it. I've put it on top, and I have plenty left over, so I'm gonna add that after I'm done baking with it, and it's gonna go in the oven for about 15 minutes, but I'm gonna check it just in case after 40. Everybody's oven is different, and I have not baked this in this oven. My oven's getting kind of old. I need a new oven. So, all right, I will be back shortly in an hour to see how this goes and let you, oh yeah, I am really discombobulated. I am losing my train of thought big time. I hope this video turns out good. I don't want to redo it. I'm just gonna post it and say, whatever. Anyways, I will be back shortly to let you see how this turns out. You know it's gonna be good. All right, bye sweetheart. All right, hello, I am back again. I guess I should say good morning. I'm dressed different. It is the next day. It got too dark for me to finish. But oh my goodness, my bread turned out so beautiful and so yummy. And you might also notice that I have a little bit of a cinnamon spread, a little butter spread there. It is so very delicious, and of course it's also infused. I did put less in the butter though than I did in the cake. I didn't want it to be too much. The cake is about, I'd say between 10 and 12, 10 to 13, depending on how much might have burned off in the oven. And I also made a lot of butter all at once and then just divided it up and added regular butter to it to thin it out because it was pretty strong. But oh my goodness, this is such an amazing treat. And you do not have to make it with weed. You can make it without weed if you would like to. If you would like to serve it for Friendsgiving. I got a little tongue-tied, but oh my goodness, it is so very good. Anything with apples and cinnamon and stuff. I just love baking. It is so good. I hope you're having a wonderful day. It is vacation, I think, for most people. It'll be a long holiday. That's always so very excited. I'm a little sad though. I'm still not smoking weed. My voice sounds better. It'll sound better now than it does in the first half of this video. So I'm trying hard. I'm not gonna smoke. So what I've been doing instead is, of course, my edibles. And then I also found a really good tincture I thought I'd tell you about. This one was, I believe, from Rise. It's Dr. Solomon's Rescue Drops. And they're normally, I believe, 40. I got it for half off. And I've had all these drops before. I've had them from True Leave. I tasted it before. And then I also had these from Sanctuary Medicals. This one was really weak, and so was the True Leave one. This one I love a lot. And I think, what was it on here? If you do half the dropper, it's about 3.3. So a full dropper is about 6, and I'm not gonna lie, I do 2-3 drops when I do it. So I mean, for someone like me, it is a little weaker, but I'm not smoking, and it has a nice citrus flavor. You put it underneath your tongue, and you just let it dissolve for a little bit. Try not to drink anything. You want it, it's sublingual, you want it to really dissolve into your skin and under your tongue and everything. You don't want to, I mean, it'll still work, but it'll take longer. It's different. All right, so what do you think? I hope you're trying these recipes at home. I'm very impressed with how this one turned out. It's been so fun. Oh, I'm getting tongue-tied. I'm very high. When am I not high? I mean, honestly. Anyways, all right, I'm gonna go ahead and sign off. I think this video might be a little long. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe if you'd like to see more of me. And you know, you can always follow my link tree. It's just Kush Kitty Love if you want to have some more fun with me. All right, sweetheart, I hope you're having a wonderful weekend, and I will see you later. Mwah. Bye. Oh my goodness, I'm back again. The video's not quite over. I almost forgot to tell you, if you would like to see how I made this beautiful, beautiful butter spread to go with the apple bread, you can log on to my OF. Got a little too spicy to be able to have on YouTube. So if you'd like to see that, you're gonna have to get onto my OF if you wanna see how I made the butter spread. I'm gonna get it right eventually. I think those drops are kicking in. All right, I am for real leaving this time. Hopefully I'll be back later today with another recipe. I'm going to be in the kitchen all day long. All right, I love you and bye.